everyone, it's Jess Markowitz, Superstar Director of Jesse's Angels Saving Lives. I know it's been a long time, right? I'm in the middle of doing my bars, labeling everything and putting an order together. And I realized I haven't done a video in a while, so I was like, you know what? Just something came to me about that I'd love to talk to you guys about that I haven't talked to you guys about in a long time. And what that is trying to focus your time on more than one business. And what that does to your business as well as to your customers. A lot of us, think about, because we offer the opportunity of joining Scentsy by being a smart shopper and buying from yourself and kind of taking care of your own addiction, which is a great strategy, and basically getting like a discount from your orders, right? And because your commission becomes like the discount, and then you're the hostess as well, so you get free and half off items, so then you're never really spending full price on your products. Great strategy. Totally love it. And I actually encourage that if somebody's going to be spending, a couple $100 every couple months, right? It just makes sense. And if their friends, their family around them, that they see all the time happens to buy that product as well, you place the order for them, right? And then you may make an extra couple bucks. Now, if you're trying to grow your Scentsy business though, you're trying to actually do more than just that. You want to do more than just make some a discount on your product. So I'm really talking to business owners, people that are really trying to build a business. What does that do for you when you join another company with the same strategy? Right now, you may have the strategy of, well, I did it with Scentsy in the beginning and it made sense. I decided to make Scentsy more of a business, but hey, I buy from this other direct sales company all the time. Why don't I do that as well? Totally makes sense, right? But what does it do when you start marketing that other business? What can happen to your Scentsy business? There's a couple things actually. One, you're going to confuse the heck out of your customers. Confuse them. They're going to be, well, I thought she was a Scentsy consultant. I thought that was her passion. I thought that was what she wants to do as a business and grow her business. She's asked my support. He's asked for my support in the business because she wants to meet this goal or whatever. But now they're asking me to support them in this other business. What do? I'm not rich. And I like this other product too, but if I buy this, I'm not gonna be able to buy that next month or this month. So we're putting our customers in kind of a sticky situation, financially. You're asking them to spread their money in two different places. So that can cause a little bit of frustration to the client. Not that they won't buy the product anyways, but if they're trying to be supportive to you as a client and they want to see your success, they're going to feel obligated to support you in both businesses, right? But it can put them in a situation to feel a little awkward of, I don't understand. Is she a Scentsy consultant? Or is she ex-consultant, meaning business owner? So it's one thing to join another company for the discount, but don't market it. Don't market it on Facebook or social media, because what do you think that looks like to the client when 1 second, oh, Scentsy's so great. Look at this new product. Let me know if you need anything. Book a party, blah, blah, blah. I love what I do. And then 2 posts later is, oh, I love this business. I love this product. Oh, what do you need? Book a party. And they're like, what do I do? So you're really, the moral of the story is you're going to confuse your clients. Now let's talk about you. Let's talk about you and your business. What is that going to do for you and your business? Now, obviously, if you're confusing your clients, it's going to probably slow down your production in sales, in booking parties. And we all know that sponsoring is one of the biggest keys to a successful, growing income in our business, or any business, to be honest with you. But definitely Scentsy. Scentsy is what we're talking about, right? Scentsy's our business. When somebody is joining your company and joining you, actually, they want to be able to trust you. They want to be able to rely on you and know that you're going to be there and be able to put the energy into them when they need you. Now, it's going to confuse those people as well. Are they going to have time for me? Because they're trying to run a business over here and trying to run a business over there. And if they're doing a party for some other business, but I would like them to set up a meeting with me or maybe come to my launch party with me, but they're busy doing another business. That's not going to sit well with a lot of people. They're not going to feel like that they have somebody that's going to support them and be there for them whenever they need them. And that's what's going to happen with the team that you already have. I don't know if you are aware, but one, we cannot cross-market to people that you've only had a relationship with because of your Scentsy business. If the company finds out that you are selling to marketing, for these customers and hostesses to host with this other company, as well as offering the opportunity to them with this other company, that is going to be in violation of your Scentsy standards, which can affect your Scentsy business. And so that's something I feel obligated to make sure you're aware. Hopefully you've read the Scentsy standards and you know that. But it's just a reminder that it's kind of like playing with fire. You really don't want to do that. Another thing that happens is you focus where you prosper. You prosper where you focus, excuse me. You prosper where you focus. And if you are pulling yourself in two separate directions, it's going to be very hard to find momentum and find a system, and even build a skill in that area for your business, because you're building skills and different skills for each business, which can confuse you as a person and a business owner, as well as you'll get to a point that you'll feel like you just can't grow because you're putting energy somewhere else, and the energy that could be put towards your Scentsy business is what the energy that you need in order to get to that next step. You will find, if you do some research, that the most successful people in the world in all areas have one focus and they prosper in that area. Now, you'll also find, you're probably arguing with me in your head saying, no, a lot of people have their businesses, their hands in different things. That's different, having your hands in things. But when you're trying to run a direct sales business, now it's one thing to be a business owner, such as like a storefront owner, and then have a direct sales business. Two totally different types of businesses. They can actually work together. But when you are running the type of business that we have, which is pure on relationships, it's going to be very hard to separate, remembering and build those relationships by remembering what they like, remembering about their daughter's birthday, being able to keep up with all the products and what's changing and the Scentsy standards and all of that stuff. There's a lot to keep up with, and having to be pulled and kind of pulling your brain in two different spots, it's going to be a lot of work. And I'm not saying it hasn't been successfully done, because it has, but by like a handful of people in the entire network marketing industry. And they will tell you that it's not the best strategy. It takes a lot more work, a lot more time out of your day and your life. And if you're trying to run your business so you have more freedom eventually and more time and resources, you're going to be defeating that purpose, because when you are free and things are running with one business, you're going to be having to work on the other. So think about that, and just remember that the biggest key is you're going to be confusing the people around you. And no business is going to just take off just because you joined it. And a lot of people think, well, maybe, you know, Scentsy's not going exactly the pace that I would like it to. So maybe if I join this over here, maybe this will take off. That's wishful thinking, because, you know, nothing's going to just prosper or take off without your energy. And so here's the thing. If you start to put more energy over here, guess what's suffering? Your Scentsy business. If you start putting more over here with Scentsy, this business is going to suffer. So you just have to decide, you know, what do you believe in Scentsy? Do you believe in the compensation plan, in the products, in the company? And do you truly believe that you can do this? Because that's really the only thing that's going to stop you. If you are joining another company because you're not quite confident of the compensation plan, of the structure of how you build your business, you're going to have to ask yourself, do you believe in direct sales, in party planning? Because in the end, they all have the same strategies are going to have to be implemented. Our compensation plan is a slam dunk. It's the more successful and more energy you put into your team and your clients, the more successful you are going to become. I don't know what these other compensation plans are, but, you know, really pay attention to those things. And a lot of them out there, if you pay attention, you know, there are requirements of what you have to continue to sponsor in order to just be a certain title. If you're seeking to be a director and above, pay attention to those things. I know that there's a company out there that's very well known. I'm not going to drop names, but and been around for a long time. But to stay as a director, you have to sponsor 5 consultants a month. That's a big weight to do and to keep up with. I run my business, you know, every single day, and it's my life. I don't sponsor 5 people every single month. So those are things you want to look at. But I recommend, if you are, you know, struggling whether this is really what you want, and that's why you're kind of dabbling in other things, I really strongly recommend to reach out to your upline, myself or whoever your upline is, and that has been doing this and, you know, is successful in their business, and understands the way the business works, and talk to them. Talk to them. Tell them what your confusions are, your frustrations, why you're doing 2 different. Are you confused yourself? Are you passionate about both and you don't know what direction to put your energy in? And that's why you're thinking you can do both. You know, we're going to help you figure that out. You know, we want you to be happy. We want you to put your energy to where you're going to believe in yourself. And, but we can't help you with that unless you let us know. So, because plenty of people go through this. And, but I will say, the ones that realize that you prosper where you focus, which, you know, Scentsy's just a great company itself. The owners are amazing. The incentives are generous. It's just a happy place. And so, of course, I'm going to promote Scentsy, but some people are going to find their passion somewhere else. And I've helped people find that before, that Scentsy just wasn't it. Made me sad to see them go, but it made me happy to see them happy. And that's the key. All right. Have a sensational day. My goal is to continue to pop on more often, just to get more, you know, views time on YouTube as well, so people will find my stuff. Please subscribe and, you know, share my videos if you think they're helpful, and, you know, let me know if they're helpful. I'd love to hear from you. Have a sensational day. Bye-bye.